Welcome to Tarot Master Key. My name is Toby. I'm your guide to unlocking your destiny. Alright, so I'll just finish what I was saying. So I'll play with these little porcelain figures. The music will play. I'll be on my piano playing things. I don't even know how to play, but I would just pretend, and then I would even hear like the music just orchestrating. Like I was really good at that. And then later on, I find out somebody heard that music, but like in the spirit realm, and they would be affected by it, and they would create music or songs depending on how I was feeling. So I'm like, that's Lucifer energy. That's when you're so bright that like everything you do, even like your subliminal things, like I use my wand to orchestrate music and magic. So basically it's like controlling the energies, like okay, so somebody's going through this, somebody's going through that, but mostly lately I've just been like, all right, I'm just ripping people out of the dirt, so I'm just like turning you into blood, siphoning your energy and removing you out of the system because I don't need you here. But it's kind of like a torture device now. But back then it was for fun and it was for like learning. But it would always have its effects. So you can learn more about that. I'll explain more about like that Lucifer effect. But it's kind of like Lucifer was like the basically God's orchestrator, like to make music and things like that. So one of my theories is, and eventually you guys will be like, you know what, all your theories are right. But so like God and the devil are one and the same. But when he came to Earth was when in the Garden of Eden he was a snake, and then he was also the falling star that fell from heaven to like give humanity answers, and they would just be like, that's him. Like it was always God. Um, so Lucifer is God. Things like that. So Two of Hearts. Let's just go into it. Ten of Swords. This is like a lot of speaking about this issue, which is good. I feel like this is like important things to know about me, because it's like, how would you date somebody like that? Okay, it's like you dating someone in the Adams family. Like, no, like they're actually like decapitating people and things like that, creepy stuff like that. Um, Hold on one second. Okay, my grandma's just having a chat. All right, so Ten of Swords. Um, okay, so yeah, how would you date someone from the Adams family? Like, okay, let's say I'm Wednesday, or sometimes I just say my big sister's Wednesday, and then I'll be Pugsley, or I'll be like Uncle, like whatever. I feel like they all have their like, they all intermingle their energies through. But so basically, like in my family, I guess I'd be the smart one, but like the one that's like realizing. So like, let's say the Adams family was more like dormant. That energy was dormant, but like I'm like, all right, I'm gonna revive my family's history. So it's like, all right, I gotta get in there and I gotta like take back what humanity stole. Cause like in the movies, they try to take the Adams family's house. So basically, you guys took my land, my house, everything I have. So it's like, well, I gotta get it back, and I'm gonna use magic to do it. And I'm fantastic when it comes to spells. I'm an air sign, and if I want a spell to be more powerful or potent, I can do it. Um, but yeah, so let's dig through more of these cards and see what else we get. Knight of Hearts. Yeah, I would want to know, like, how would you think about it? Okay, like if I was imagining Brendan falling in love with me, and he was like, Toby, like, you're so evil, but I love it because that's what makes you unique. And that's what I like about Brendan too, is that he likes things that are kind of out there. Like he likes to be like stable, and he likes like the old school stories, which I absolutely adore. Like I love that. I love that about him. Like it's like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Like I love those times. And like I always go back to them to like just imagine and wish I was in them because they look so fantastic. Um and just their morals and their values were so amazing to see. I really loved it. And I feel like we have that connection where we love the same exact things. And like I would always be like I just noticed it all every time. Like in the music videos, it's just like he'll always do the same exact thing that I'm going through. Like if I'm working on these kind of spells or that kind of spell or doing this or that, he'll always just match the vibe, and it's like you're the soundtrack to the spells I'm putting out there. And it was just cute because it's just like his own perspective, like his own way of doing things, and it was like, wow, you're so fantastic. Like how could I ever be able to get something like that? Like I said, I'm a fat hamster. Like no way. Like I'm a rodent. How could I ever be compared to someone as magnificent as him? All right, next video. Bye.